Hello guys, it's journalist Samuel Brand and welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel that ensures that you are updated on what's happening across the country. If it's your first time here, kindly consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for your support. Now, an impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been formally tabled in Parliament, signaling the start of the impeachment process. The motion, introduced by Kibwezi West MP Mwengi Mutuse, accuses Gachagua of over 10 violations including breaches of the Constitution, corruption, and incitement. Mutuse presented the names of 291 MPs supporting the motion, a number that surpassed the required 117 signatures to meet the constitutional threshold. Speaker Moses Wetangula confirmed that the motion met all the necessary criteria for the impeachment process to proceed. I quote, "I want to make it clear to this House and to Kenya that I have no malice, no ill will, and no personal vendetta against the Deputy President. I'm simply fulfilling my duty as a citizen and member of Parliament." End of quote. Mutuse said during the session, the motion scheduled for debate in the National Assembly outlines 9 charges against Gachagua. This includes gross violations of the Constitution, promoting ethnic discrimination, and undermining national unity through divisive public statements. Gachagua is also accused of contradicting government policies and failing to uphold his duties as deputy president, particularly in relation to collective cabinet responsibility. Mutuse defended his decision, stating that he has 9 witnesses ready to provide evidence for each accusation. I quote, "If the people can't receive services because of Gachagua, we believe it's necessary to remove him for the sake of Kenyans." End of quote. Mutuse asserted. In addition to constitutional violations, the motion accuses Gachagua of engaging in corruption, money laundering, and abuse of office, thereby violating anti-corruption laws. I quote, "Engaging in corruption and money laundering while in office undermines public trust and violates the law." End of quote. Mutuse said. The deputy president is also accused of making false and malicious statements which breach both the Penal Code and the Leadership and Integrity Act. The motion further cites gross misconduct, including reckless attacks on the National Intelligence Service, insubordination to the president, bullying public officers, and involvement in corruption practices. The National Assembly is now set to debate the impeachment motion, which could have significant political implications if it proceeds to the next stages. Earlier, a censure motion was filed in the Senate accusing President William Ruto of failing to protect Kenyans. The motion, introduced by Makueni Senator Dan Manzo, highlighted insecurity in several regions and the killings of dozens during the Gen Z youth demonstrations in June, which protested against the controversial finance bill. Kenyans had been prepared for Gachagua's impeachment motion when Manzo filed the censure motion against the president, catching many by surprise. Manzo's motion criticized President Ruto for implementing radical policies in the education and health sectors without adequate public participation. I quote, "President William Ruto has marginalized sections of Kenyans and continues to heighten tensions among different sectors due to a lack of public participation." End of quote. Manzo stated. The second-term lawmaker expressed concern about the Social Health Insurance Fund, the university funding formula, and negotiations regarding the leasing of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. He also criticized the president for declining to sign the Division of Revenue Bill 2024, which would have facilitated the disbursement of 400 billion shillings to the counties. President Ruto returned the revenue sharing bill to Parliament, citing reservations following the withdrawal of the Finance Bill 2024. Both the censure motion against President Ruto and the impeachment motion against Gachagua have intensified political tensions in Kenya, setting the stage for critical debates in Parliament. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more news updates. And remember, you can support this channel by sending anything that you have, whether it's 5 bob, 10 bob, 20 bob, 50 bob, or anything that you have, through the M-Pesa support line 0740 354 235. 0740 354 235. I'll hardly appreciate your support. Thanks.